lower, slow this music down a little bit. I'm gonna start this whole album over. Okay, so Newgrounds is having a Dragon's Ball P or Dragon Ball Z thing, and this is going to be the start of a very wacky adventure. So I want to stretch that out over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a background right now, just for my intro. I'm going to do Snake Way. Snake Way's always been one of the better of the stuffs that I liked. If you do hear music, that's Orgasm playing in the background. Yeah, but I am going to get into it. Burr, burr, burr. Let me actually make my diagram. Do this on a bitmap. There we go. Or I could just kind of, you know. So I want the first part, I want this to be something that travels in here. I think it has like 3 grounds to it. This is just going to be my layout for the first one. Let me get my reference image. Yeah, and then there's the snake in the background, the Snake Way in the background. It's not going to be like this, but it's just a layout. There we go. And then Snake Way in the background is going to be like, it's going to go down here into a set of clouds. So that means there's going to be a set of clouds right here. Let's draw this in a foreground. Let's make this blue. Yeah, it goes here. There's a secondary ground right behind it. And then there's the really far background. But I'm gonna make this one way out here. And then these guys are gonna be way in the back. We'll have one here. And we'll just keep going and going and going. So it looks like our focal point is technically here. And we come out this way. Here. We'll go here. Sorry. Oh, let's do there. It'll be here. It'll be our baseline here. And then it goes out here this way. So just some quick layout just to help me lay this background out a little better. Alright, that's technically our background, how it's supposed to be looking. That being said, in teal, we'll draw the Dragon Balls. There's supposed to be one right here. Oh, that is way too dark. Let's go a little darker. Let's do this. Difference in color. So we'll have our first Dragon Ball here. Should be one up here. There's going to be another one in the distance here. 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 And we have another little tiny one right here. Let's give some distance. And then another one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Looks like it's right here. Below the Snake Way. Okay, cool. I'm going to call this background layout. And we will begin to do our title sequence. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go save new version. And then we'll have all this here. It kind of goes away. That's really dumb. Whatevers.
Yeah. Whatevers.
There's a layout here. I want it to end right on the re. So maybe here. Yeah, right here. That'd be good. It's gonna be your endpoint. In the meantime, we got this layout. We're back to black. We have Snake Way kind of arcing this way behind the clouds here. And it's a cylinder, but it gradually gets larger, so. Sorry, this is just to help me like with dimensions. And starts going here. I don't know if I want to animate that one. So it goes here and then it comes back up and goes over here like this. So it gets covered here and then it goes up and over. Up and over. Oh, it's on a sharp corner. It's like this. And the other side's here, there. Here, there. Got this sidewalk going over like that. And then we have the one far in the back that goes from cloud to cloud. I'll put more flow on this. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, I know it's just like a layout, but I'd still like some flow on this. So we're gonna go here like that. And the direction of it's like this almost. We're gonna go here like this. And then up and over like that. And that gives us room to do this one. Remember, it doesn't have to be exact. This is just a parody. This gets cut off here, it goes up and over, and from here it goes over, like that. And then we have our rails here. And from there, we're gonna go up and over. Is it the first one? No. First one's kind of like more like that. And then goes up and over this way. And there's another one that connects here. That goes up and over this way. It's smaller because it's more in the distance. Which requires less and less. Less and less. And there we go. Now we got that laid out. Let's draw our guys here now. I don't want to use it. No, I'll put a texture on it. Make it a little bit more toony. It's my texture. There we go. First thing I'm going to do, I get my little triangles. Fuck that up. Excuse my language. I'm not going to be exact. This is just kind of mentioning the moment. I'm going to edit the curve on the vector anyways. Well, from here. Here, now, I think it's alts that opens this up. Is it alts? Yeah. That's what I love about working with vectors. There we go. A nice little curve. It's too much. Oh, it's right here. I'm wondering where it is. I do have to pull that out. This got some funky shit going on. There we go. Ha 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 ha. You do not know my style. A nice, good little background like that. There we go. This guy here. Kinda we don't have to do this guy, but I'm gonna do it just for funsies. In case I decide I wanted to animate this thing. Have it move throughout the scene. There we go, they're a little consistent. Now I'm gonna draw the little scales. I'm gonna do this real quick, just because I want to get this all tied up and squared away. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. Oops. So don't want that one. Okay, because I'm going to need to duplicate this line to make our seam. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pencil again. Oops. There we go. I got the hammer pin thing, so it's gonna just auto connect to like the nearest node, to say. But that's very okay. So I use black. Black is a horrible color to use for this. Alright, now I gotta do the little crisscrosses on it. It should be fairly easy, because it's just creating little diamonds. But I do want it to emphasize that it's curling this way. It's not grabbing the nearest node like I wanted to. Okay, what we'll be doing is this. I'm not exactly sure how it's going, but it's probably something like this, all things considered. And did you just cross over like this? That looks so weird. That looks so weird. I'm not a fan. It's okay. This is what Toriyama wanted. His design, not mine. I mean, then technically it is my design. So I am doing the parody. And I can color this all whatever I want to color it. And that's just what I'm going to do right now. Now the real question is, do I want to make another layer for all these little balls to float around? It'd be pretty cool to have them move around, right? Might drop this layer just to kind of make things a little easier for me to see. I know that there's going to be a ball here and here, but I will get those in a little bit. I'm going to use my drop tool for this color palette too. I have this other window open. You can't see it, but it's the window I'm going to use. That is the Snake Way color right here. Snake Way. Just how they spelled it in the cartoon. I would not want it any other way. They do not know the way. Look at that. See that? I'll paint it in later. I'll paint it in later. When it needs to get painted. I'm trying to get all these parts that need to be colored, so I'm going to do this because I can. Oh, I did that with a paintbrush. Sorry, I'm going to do it with a pencil. I can color this whole thing that color. There we go. Now we got our lines all set up. Our weird ass sneaky nicker over here. Gonna do the other snaky nickers. Excuse me. We're gonna do the back ones. See, there's a. We look at our reference that I'm using here. There's a little back area. So let's go ahead and get those in. I'll just draw them in. It's just not that hard just to add a few more. It's kind of weird. They're like angled slightly off. But I'm going to try to make it consistent with what I got. So. Let's drop those again. Snake Way, we'll do a duplicate. I'm gonna do another drop color. I totally did this too. Alright. Do the same over here. Let's vectorize some snakies. I'm going to draw the cloud here. Not really drawn out, but I am going to draw it. And I'm going to draw it like this, because that's the way it's curving. The scales will be also here. Messing up something here. This curve needs to be like this. So I'm just using my reference because this needs to come in like this and put emphasis on this. So then this needs to be coming out this way. And then there's the cloud that comes here. Because the scales go here, curve, and then they stop. And then the belly continues down this way. And then the scales continue right here. Leave it like 6 maybe. Then this guy goes from here. Okay, yeah, that looks a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to isolate this. From here, that's where we start rolling these guys. And they'll get closer together as it fades away. It doesn't look like they have anything going here. They just kind of got it crisscrossed lightly. Since it's a little further away, they're not going to go full on the detail. Always notice that with Dragon Ball Z. Oops. Oops. Let's do this. I'll do this. Check it out. There we go. There it is. Okay, so there's the first one. I'm gonna drop that. Boop. And we're just gonna color it in. All the same color. Hopefully that's not too much for my PC to handle. It's been on like all day. I did the stupid thing and did not let it relax. Look at that. Dropped all their vectors for us. All of our vectors. Every single one of them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my guy here. I'll use this tool, the marquee. I'm just gonna drop it like that. Because when the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Oh shit, it's gonna do it all black. Well, I already did that. We're gonna have to suffer the repercussions until it finishes up. I'm so stoked. Got some Slipknot tickets on the dirt cheap, so I'm like, it's gonna be a fun ass September. It's gonna drop this guy on again. All I've been wanting to do is come home and draw this today. Does that make me a nerd? Nah. And after we color this, I'm just gonna go and throw my font in, you know, to get it done with. So, we got our second snaky coming from this way down. So what I'm going to do to get our pencil. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, oops, wrong color. Wrong color. Wrong brush. Wrong color. I'm gonna put a curve on him like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Right there. And this like that. And just go crisscross like that. Fucked up. What did I do? What did I do? Yeah, because it's supposed to keep curving as it curves. Still a few of those in there. Alright, and I'm going to drop the coloring again. Control save so I don't kill anything. Let's draw this in right here too. I didn't connect it all the way. Hoping I did. Then we're going to go into color layer. Hashtag color. Color that bad boy in right there. Can uncolor him here, unpainted painted area. There's nothing in there right now. Oh yeah, because it'll uncolor all that stuff. Let's do this. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I seem to have left my computer on too long.
This may not be the brightest way to go about it.
But I am. Now, I want to select this centerpiece right here. It's the piece I want to unpaint. Do this. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Snake way. It is not know the way. Okay, and now I get to do these little guys in the back. Should be fairly easy. Should be. Theoretically, I should change my line weight, but I'll adjust all that stuff later. Okay. I got that cloud. I'm going to create another cloud over here. Oops. I'm going to stop it there because I'm going to make a lot of the other clouds the same color. Grab this guy over here. Good grab. I fucked up. I'm on the color layer. I want to be on this layer. Man, I am very sloppy today. Do another one over here. Secondary cloud. There we go. Let's do this and this. So that way it connects our backgrounds together. What we can do is we can drop it. I'm gonna get another color. I'm gonna call this cloud. Use my drop tool. I'm gonna go with the lightest color. That's the color they're using. So then I could just darken it with a gradient or something. Oh, I'm painting on the wrong layer. There's like a gradient effect that I'm going to use too. I found out how to use it a while. I'll probably have to go back and like take a refresher, but it works really well. This will hide all the layout from me. I already know where the Dragon Balls are going, and I know where those little last 2 bits are in the back because I'm not going to color it up. But I just need all this blackness out of the way that's like just in the way. I really wanted to get through this a lot quicker. We're already coming up on 41 minutes. I did order some more development shirts, so to say. I'm going to be going through a few of them, see how I feel about them. My shirt review should be coming out soon. It will be on Awkward Styles. Awkward Styles, I do have some things to say about you. But I do have some good things also. So it's not going to be a complete destroying, but it'll be a more up-to-date on my experience and hopefully a lot of other people's experience with Awkward Styles. Again, it is personally my opinion on their business practices and how they go about things there. But I'll state more on the review, so stay tuned. Yeah, so we're coming up on the end. I'm also doing like a what do you call it? Not contest, a raffle, so to say. It'll be a giveaway. I'm gonna have some custom shirts made for you, and of those shirts, I'm gonna assign them. I'm gonna put a personalized message on the back, and it will be your one-of-a-kind shirt from me, Loot Concepts. And I'm thinking of including every single sticker that I've ever made into that bundle, so you'll get everything. But 10,000 subscribers, that's what we need. And I'm coming up with ways to earn tickets and ways to earn prizes and all that other stuff. But in between the gist of trying to figure out if I want to do I know it's going to be a raffle, but if I want it to be one of those, okay, well, pay for a subscription kind of thing, and then use like, for all the raffle tickets, use like a jumbler, right? But 10,000 subscribers, that's what I'm aiming for. And if you guys get me there, one of y'all, I want to say 1 to maybe 3 of y'all, just gonna get some custom shirts. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this background. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be streaming it periodically, but I'm gonna be doing about 45 minutes on the day as I do these. So anything else, I'm just gonna be doing without having the whole setup. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching my